What you see behind me is a 1943 Fairchild 24. It was built in May of 1943. It served as a light transport for ferrying pilots to and from manufacturers and other airfields throughout England. And we purchased it in 2001. It was literally in pieces. So 14 years later, you see the fuselage of a fully restored airplane. The idea of buying an airplane started, probably back in late 1990s. My partner and I, who is an aircraft mechanic and a former Air Force mechanic, had worked on several aircraft and restored them for a museum, and decided that it would be a lot more fun to restore something of our own rather than for something for other people. As I mentioned earlier, the plane was in as far taken apart as you can get it. So the fuselage was actually a frame, and it was sitting on top of the wings. All of the ribs in the wings have been rebuilt. Each wing has taken a year to rebuild and cover and get to the stage where we're painting them now. The fuselage has taken about 2 years. The engine has taken a year. In manufacturing, originally the wood was sprayed with one coat of varnish. We've actually hand painted every piece of wood with 3 coats and sanding in between to give it a long life. The interior of the airplane, the headliner, there's no drawing available for it. So nobody in the world had a print of a headliner that owns a Fairchild. So we put some old sheets together and pinned them, got them to the point where we thought we had a workable pattern. I took them down to my mom, and at 90 years old, she sewed them together for us. Since I've retired, I can put in more time here, if my wife lets me. It's been a real unique experience to be able to come out and just consider this as a full-time job. But from a time segment, there's almost 20,000 hours in this airplane right now. So it takes commitment, it takes a lot of time, energy, and of course money to make this type of a project happen. And it's a process that actually we're looking at expanding. Once this airplane is done, we would like to turn this into a full-time business as well. Once the airplane is finished, obviously we're just going to fly it a lot. We've had a lot of people say you're going to sell it. No, we're not. We're just going to enjoy it. Airplanes have been a passion of mine since I was a little boy. I think any time you find someone that's involved in aviation and has a passion for it, if you trace back to their childhood, you'll see airplanes hanging in their bedrooms and model airplane glue running in their veins. And it's something that only 8% of the population can do. And it's just a real joy to go up and navigate your way through the air and come back down safely.